Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Hey, what's up, Jim?
Not too much, man. I may be a little I'm going to be distracted for the next couple of minutes. I may be a little distracted when we start. I'm on a chat with my bank's customer service right now.
No worries.
They're being special.
That's always fun.
Yup. So, the kids on Lucas's team, they're just like, you know what? We didn't really lose. Fuck it.
Yeah, well, that's how I would look at it. Shit.
And the one kid, I don't know if I put it in the message yesterday. One of the kids got during warm-ups got beamed in the face with a ball.
Hey, damn.
And like broke his nose. He ended up going to Children's Scottish Rite because they did like a whole scan. He had to have surgery today. Because apparently, like, I think he broke like one of the orbital bones.
God damn.
Yeah, the shit of it is, right? Like, I feel bad for the kid, but at the same time, like, the kid's a fucking space cadet, and the kid he was warming up with, like, he threw him the ball.
Wait, this was in warm-ups?
Yeah. Yeah. So the kid who got hit, right? He's got his glove up. He's facing the kid he's playing with, right? But apparently he wasn't paying attention. So when he saw the ball, he like flinched his hand. If he had kept his glove up,
He wouldn't have got hit in the face.
But he flinched. The ball hit the edge, like the pinky edge of the glove.
Yeah, nailed him right in the
over,
fucking forehead.
Literally beamed him like right on the bridge of his nose. It was fucking rough.
I mean, you can get away with shit like that in football usually, but if you're playing baseball and your undivided attention is not there, that's a good way to get sent to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, he was warming up with the one kid on the team, the coach's son. He plays like this kid. He's a ball player. Like this kid is. He throws like I was helping him warm up pitch, right? He was making my hand stay. Like he's throwing a good. I mean, granted, I'm not wearing a catcher's mitt, but like the kid throws a good like 45, 50 miles an hour at 11. Like, and so I know like the kid got a ball to the face at like a nice clip. It wasn't like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I hate that he had to go to the hospital and get reconstructive surgery, but I bet nobody else on the team will be sleeping on the fucking mitt again.
Yeah. You know. So we have like 3 weeks. We have 3 weeks off, and then the August to November league starts for Lucas.
Okay.
So I was talking to Amanda. Like we have 3 weeks to get him to at least, 2 like batting lessons. Like he needs a professional, like a real coach to teach him how to fucking bat, because he gets caught up in his head, and unfortunately, like Preston and I, like his stepdad and I, like when we try to like help him, it just gets more. I think I also need to teach the kid how to fucking meditate, like to just fucking like zen out, buddy. Like, it's
Yeah,
fine.
clear his head, let his body take over.
Yeah. He's the thing is, like, he was able to, like, kind of fake it this whole season, because he's a big kid, and he um uh, um he's a big kid, so he gets walked a lot because he looked like, if he got a piece of the ball, he'd fucking crush it. So, like, it sucks because half of his at bats, he doesn't even get a chance to, he doesn't even get the reps in. It's just like shitty pitches.
Yeah, nobody throws him anything and hit.
Yeah, I mean, well, at 11 years old, I mean, every third pitch is a strike anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's like ball, strike, strike. And, we all have issues with the umpires because they're fucking ridiculous. The strike zone gets incrementally wider as the game goes on. It starts out like Major League, and then by the end it's like a good 4 inches wider.
Yeah, you gotta adjust for what the pitcher on the mound can hit. What's the distance from home to mound for minor league or for youth or whatever he's doing?
I think they're throwing I think it's 40 feet.
That's still a long way. Hell, I don't know if I could throw strikes at 40 feet. Shit.
Well, no, it's less than that. I don't know, but like it's somewhere between like 25 and 40 feet. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, like it's that weird age too where you want them to be playing baseball, but at the same time, like, it would probably be a lot better if the coaches were pitching. Like, you'd get a better game if the coaches were pitching.
Yeah.
But it's just craziness. So yeah, he's
I'll grab some water. I'll be right back.
yeah, man.
Hey, what's
Hi
up,
there.
Giles? How you doing, man?
Good.
How's y'all's rafting trip?
It was fun. It it was about half the people it was supposed to be because of the weather, but the weather didn't end up interfering too much. So
Did y'all get a lot of rain or something?
yeah, we got some rain after like having no rain forever, and everything's 100 degrees every day, and then it like rained for 2 days. Of course, it was the scheduled flow trip.
There you go.
What's up? What's up?
Just defaulting everything to hostile. What's up, Chris?
Not much, man. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. Okay. Gus is hopping in now.
Boss!
Yo.
Hey, Gus.
Hello.
What'd it do? Hey, Shotty. What that thing do?
Hello, gentlemen.
Do you have voice mod on?
Hey, John.
Did he sound weird?
Yo, buddy.
Do I sound weird to you guys now?
No. Maybe it's just me. I just got back anyway, so.
You washed your hair. Looks beautiful.
It's just wet.
That's the way
You
I
did?
like it.
You definitely sound weird.
That's
I don't know
what
they're
she
talking
said.
about.
Yeah, you sound weird, John.
Do I really sound
I'm
weird?
trying to join Watch Together, and it just keeps going.
Goes for
For
a
some reason, I
while.
have to approve people. Yeah, if
Oh,
you're
okay.
trying to get in, it's just spinning. Let me know because I have to
Yes.
give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm doing this now, John.
Thumb me.
A little,
In, thank you.
yeah. I see what you're doing. You're doing samurai
Huh?
/ You're doing the redneck samurai. I like it.
Yeah, it looks good though, especially with this mustache.
Ambient horror soundscape. It's about right. For what's about to happen in 5 minutes.
We know if Cadella's coming.
So I watched
haven't
all the
heard.
movies. Yeah, all 6 of them.
What'd you think?
I like it. It was great.
Did you watch Prometheus?
Aliens is my favorite.
Yeah, I watched Prometheus. I actually watched Prometheus first because that's the first alien movie.
Oh,
I
you
guess
went in
if you
order?
call it an alien
Okay.
movie that I actually watched. You know, I think I saw bits and pieces like growing up, but then Prometheus came out and it was like, oh, that looks dope. Saw it, and then I didn't even know I had anything to do with aliens until the end, and they showed that thing. So, I watched Covenant last. I watched them in order 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I had already watched Prometheus, so then I watched Covenant.
They're fucking
Is Covenant
great,
what?
aren't
Is Covenant supposed to be? People not like it?
They didn't like the fact that they went to the home like world and like there was a giant hole between Prometheus and Covenant.
Oh, yeah. But that I mean, if you watch them in order, that literally happens all the time. It's like, oh yeah, look at all these characters that made it out by the skin of their teeth. You watch a whole movie about them. Next movie. Yeah, they're all dead. I thought it was interesting. It became less of an alien movie and more of a AI has to kill humanity. Oh, there's the map. Oh shit.
Yeah, I feel like if you watch the old ones, it's like an alien horror movie. But if you watch the new ones, then it turns into like a biopunk kind of like AI technology movie. It's really weird.
What do they call Ahorn?
He said, I am in
I'm assuming
OY."
that's a not.
Oh. I am not. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
Well, he's dead.
I will run his character until one of you dies in about 10 minutes, and then you can take over.
10
Alright.
seconds, brother.
Trey, you have my undivided attention now. I'm back.
Okay, we are. Who has not picked a character yet?
Probably me.
Sonny, Janice, Michael, Hannah. Yeah, we need. There we go. Morgan. Okay, does everybody have the map that they need?
Yes.
I have the second floor. I don't think I need the first floor.
You do not.
I'm not going that way.
You
I'm
do
not
not
going
want to look
that
at the
way.
first floor.
I mean, does it really matter? We're all about to die.
Pretty screams and we're all running the opposite direction.
I'm gonna try and mate
Alright,
with
so real quick recap from last session. You guys made it out of the armory and down to the med lab. And that's about it.
Trey, can I
uh,
roll for seduction?
Go for
What are
it.
you, a fucking bard? Shut up.
But
Kept talking about the bards.
yeah, so you guys went to rescue. Fuck, I can't remember her name now. Med lab chick, and got the card
Kaminsky?
from her. Yeah, Comiskey, Theodora. Thank you. And ended up witnessing a live birth. Chestburster got out. You guys were able to kill it before it could make it across the room to the face hugger that was in the jar. But no need to fret. Sonny was more than happy to put that face hugger on a cart and roll it down a fucking hallway and kill somebody with it. So, good times. You guys pick up a lot of movement coming from around the base. Undoubtedly, sentient life forms interested in all the noise you're making with the shooting and grenades going off. And now that you have the access key card to get on Comiskey and Reynolds' shuttle, the consensus of the group was to try to make it to the shuttle pad at air traffic control as quickly as possible. Some of you decided to head to the southeast ladder and climb down, to which you were greeted with the massive leering form of the alien queen.
Jesus Christ.
I believe that was Janice and Hannah. I'm going to go ahead and have you guys roll for initiative again. I guess pull your cards or whatever, and then I will do initiatives for the xenomorphs.
Can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
John, as an android, right? John does not get panic. Is that correct?
Yes.
Does he? He doesn't get stress.
No, he does not accumulate stress.
Okay.
Well, it's a cucumber.
John, your gun
Yes.
is not full auto, right?
I think it is. Let me check.
It's probably a pulse.
I have it's a pulse rifle with a grenade launcher on it.
Right, but is it full auto?
Pulse rifle. 3 round burst. Blah, blah, blah.
If you click on the red box, it'll bring up the description of it. And
Oh,
special.
it is full auto.
All right,
The
then never
full
mind.
auto in the building.
Never mind then.
Armor piercing, full auto, grenade launcher.
Yeah, I had an idea of if yours wasn't full auto to swap
you out.
yours with mine, so I don't have to deal with the stress. But apparently, fuck me. So all right, never mind.
How I
Alright,
feel
Trey.
about it.
No worries. So real quick, the guys on second floor, you guys are in what's known as the command block. So your med lab, command center, all of that jazz is in the area you guys are currently trying to escape from. You do have xenomorphs coming down from the north in that hallway there, and you picked up more pings over toward Tannen's Casino. You did get a distress call, so to speak, coming from Tannen's Casino. One of the other roughnecks was trapped in there with something beating on the door trying to get in. You have not heard any distress calls recently, and your pings now are coming from inside Tannen's, so it is unknown whether or not this person is still alive. I think it was Osterbrook. He said his name was Wes. You did pick up multiple pings coming from the south, which ended up being, to your best knowledge, a group of colonists who were coming to investigate the gunfire. But they fled when the facehugger was rolled down the hallway at them. Those of you that went down the ladder after the what looked to be children, you do not see signs of the kids. You were, as I said, greeted by the alien queen. And the area that you have entered is known as labs in the boiler room. So this is basically the east side of Block E1 has the geology labs where they track the progress of the terraforming. And the west side is the boiler room, kind of the maintenance area. But down here is where you find some of the, especially in the geology labs, they've got unhatched alien eggs, things like that. You've got a face hugger that looks like it's been dissected on a table in the area there, but the queen is basically forced her way through the airlock and is now coming at Janice and Hannah. And need everybody to roll initiative until we get values for all of you. So I've got Sonny, Hannah, and Morgan. You guys have got values. I need Janice, Michael, and Mickey.
Well, nobody has Mickey.
I'll
Do I need
apply
to-
his once we get 2 more.
Do I need to re-roll since it was same?
Janice.
Yeah, roll till you
that's
get
fine. Okay.
a value.
Trey, why don't you just use the agility as...
I think some of you have equal agility scores though.
No.
Alright, so I'm gonna go 2 for Mickey. And then I'm going to, so we got 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright, so it's like Sonny's going to be going first. Remember, we're doing zones here, so we're not using squares for tracking combat and whatnot. Just each room is a zone, hallways are a zone. Anywhere you got like a passage or a portal into a different area, that's going to be a border to a zone.
Okay.
And-
So is there? I can move all the way up that hallway, basically
yes.
to the xenomorph, like
Yeah.
past the xenomorph.
You could move past it. When you move past it, though, it's going to trigger an attack of opportunity from the xenomorphs. Basically, whenever you enter an exit, or whenever you exit, I guess, engaged range or melee combat range, unless you use I think it's a disengage action, which is, I believe, a fast action. It basically, the enemy gets a free attack on you. Let's liven it up a bit.
Well, I guess I'm just basically gonna move to the maybe the mainframe.
Okay.
And can I use my turn to like try and get into it?
Yeah, sure. So move one action moves into the mainframe room, and then give me a Comtech roll. That's you are successful at gaining access to the mainframe. Was there any specific information you were looking for?
If I can like lock doors or close off ladderways and stuff like that.
I will say and I'll let you amend your action if you want to do that. The console, basically the security console, is in that same area, but it's the square with a little eye on it. The mainframe's going to have more like information on colony terraforming and information on the xenomorphs, things like that. But if you're wanting to look through like security cameras or lock or unlock doors, you'll want to look at the security console.
Yeah, okay. I thought that was just cameras and then doors were part of the mainframe. So.
Yeah, cameras and doors are going to be on the same security console.
So I guess I'm at that console.
Yeah.
So are there any doors that lock off that you can block off the ladders specifically, so I can try and maybe buy some time?
So basically, you have access to every door in every block. So you can lock and unlock anything you want. The ladders have basically a fire damper access that you could close to basically seal off one level from the next. If you seal it off now, though, you're going to be trapping Hannah and Janice downstairs if they decide to come back up the ladder. But also anything, obviously anything that is on the first floor could come up the ladder if you leave it open. So that's a choice you'll have to make.
Jesus. They're goners. No, just kidding.
That is totally viable.
They have the key card.
Do they?
We're all goners.
Yeah, Hannah has the key card. So we have to at least salvage her body. Also, Trey, fuck you for this music title.
Hey, I didn't title it, but
a little
it's
bit
very
too on the
fitting.
nose, Trey. It's a little too on the nose.
Well, I guess I'm kind of waiting to see if they're gonna make it up the ladder, and I can possibly close it behind the queen. I don't know if I can do that.
Before the queen, you mean?
Yeah, before the queen.
All right, so
Chop her head
your
off.
action is already going here since you've moved and accessed.
okay.
If you're going to close it, you got to do it now. Otherwise, the queen's going to get to go at some point this turn. Now, that's
Right.
not. You guys don't know the queen is down there. The only two that know the queen is down there are Hannah and Janice.
Well, I was on the ladder, or do I not know?
Oh, were you on the ladder?
I was technically
Okay, I'll
like,
say you know. Okay.
getting on the ladder.
Yeah. Well, I'll.
Okay.
Let's say you look through the security cameras real quick and you saw the big fucking alien down there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy shit, guys, there's a big fucking alien down there. And then that's my turn.
All right, everybody pull up the combat tracker. When you're done with your turn, hit next actor on the bottom left. It's a little down arrow.
Remind me where you get combat.
Combat tracker, if you look in the upper right-hand
Okay.
corner, it's the cross of swords.
And I need to, how do I pass, or the arrow?
Yeah, bottom left, next actor. There you go. All right, Mickey is freaking the fuck out, man. He is going to move up to the ladder and call down, "What the fuck are you guys doing down there?" And he's going to hold his action. Janice, you're up. Gus, it's your turn.
Yes.
Okay.
So we see the big, huge alien right in front of us.
Yes.
I look to Hannah and say, "Holy shit! What are we gonna do?
Run.
Back up the ladder?
Yeah. Run.
Let's do
I
it."
just looked at the name of the song.
Get the fuck up.
Real quick, this may not be clear to you guys. The ladder there, now there is a way up the ladder, but that wall there that is directly north of you guys is kind of like a little through shaft. So you don't have to go up the ladder. You can go into that room to the north. Should you
What are you
choose to
talking
do so. They're on a different map from you guys. So they are on the
Oh.
level 1. You guys are on
Gotcha,
level 2.
gotcha.
I think we run back up to the second floor.
Okay.
Can you send it to me so I can just look at it?
Yeah, sure.
Good call. Don't let Trey split the party.
All right. So then, how do I get back upstairs?
All right, so you're moving back up to the second floor?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to drop you on the other map, and I'll send it to you now.
Thank you.
You can close the first floor if you want to. Or you can, if you right-click, you can minimize it. It'll keep it open in like a small tab. Just keep track of where it's at.
Got it. Thank you.
Does that conclude your turn?
It does. Yes.
Okay. The queen is going to move in and attempt to kill Hannah.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Goodbye, Hannah.
Don't
I could
worry.
have stayed with you.
I saw the movie. She's really slow.
Yeah, she's right next to me.
Not that slow.
Yeah, but she just circles you and hisses at you for a while. You have plenty of time.
I'm not as menacing as Ripley. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll a d6 to see
There's
what
usually a
attack she
big
uses.
Baby bag attached to her, so you're
Ooh.
fine.
Okay.
This is one of the 4 of 6 attacks that just kills you up.
Anything that's not a 1. Yeah.
Oh, Hannah.
Bye. Bye, cool girl.
Alright,
Crushing
so
blow.
the next
Xenomorph throws its entire. Okay, so crushing blow. The xenomorph brings its entire weight down on the poor victim, who must make a mobility roll at -2. So give me a mobility roll at -2.
Just straight mobility.
Yes. Okay.
Success.
Immediately suffering through critical injuries. Critical injury on +3 results.
I only lose a leg.
Victim's
Luck
not
climbing up the
damaged
ladder.
from the panic roll. Okay.
I have good upper body strength.
Okay, so you're able to use your agility and your smaller size against this creature to basically dodge and roll yourself out of the way as she slams into the wall and tries to pin you to the grating. But as you do this, the sheer sight of this thing triggers an immediate panic roll.
course it does. Why wouldn't it? So I need to roll a panic.
Yep. Alrighty.
Oof.
And that is going to complete her turn. Scout 2. Okay. I think, Morgan, you were aiming at Scout 2 at the end of the hallway up there.
Yes.
He is going to move down and attack you.
That was really scary.
So let's go D6. What do we get?
Now I have a slow and a fast action. I can block with a fast action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I can and the slow action is shoot.
Yeah, so the slow action will be when you make your attack. Your fast actions, you can use those to move and stuff. You can use it to counter attack. Also, you've got to declare what you're going to do with your fast action before I roll my attack, though. So you're going to block, counter attack. What do you want to try to do?
Counter attack.
Okay. Let's see what hypnotizing gaze does. Okay. So hypnotizing gaze. The xenomorph, eyeless as it may seem, stares deeply into the soul of its victim. The victim is mesmerized by the dread beauty of such a beast. They stand in awe of what nature or God or the devil has created. Get +1 stress level and make an immediate panic roll. Okay, so increase your stress by 1, make a panic roll.
This music is terrifying.
I know, right?
Okay, Michael. Okay, so Michael can't increase stress, and I'm going to say that Janice and Mickey are around the corner and don't see you twitching, so they're not going to increase their stress level, but your stress level is going to increase by 1 more.
Okay.
And that is going to be the Xenomorph's turn, so your fast action is preserved since he didn't attack. So it did not use your fast action to counterattack. And that's going to complete his turn. That's going to go to Hannah, followed by the Queen, then the drone again, and then Morgan.
I am fucking running. Turning and hauling ass up the ladder.
Okay, are you going to use your, I guess, one of your fast actions to retreat or whatever it's called?
Yeah, I was looking it up. You said it was called disengage?
It's,
Retreat.
I think it's on...
So retreat says enemy at engaged range mobility. That's all it says. Is that what you were thinking of?
Yes.
Okay, so then I will use a retreat then.
So you need to make a mobility check.
Just straight mobility.
Yeah. That is a success. You've got 2 points there for stunts, if you want to use any stunts.
Climb that ladder, slam the door.
So it says I can give a 6 to someone in a similar situation. Does that have to be right now?
I'll say you can hold that for the duration of this escape scene, because you're all about to be running for your lives.
Okay, so I will take a +1 to later related roll and give a 6 to someone in a similar situation.
Okay, just keep track of that.
And so that was my fast action.
Okay, I'm going to move you over to map number 2.
And then, so is, I don't see, moving is not on the action cheat sheet. Is it considered a slow action then, though?
I would consider, well, no, moving is a fast action, so you can move anywhere in your zone or to an adjacent zone as a fast action.
Okay, but I can use my slow action to use a second fast action.
Yeah, you can use your slow action as a second fast.
But you can't do it the other way. That's the trick.
Correct, because technically you used one of your fast actions to retreat,
Right.
and then your other fast action is running.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. So it's, okay. Yeah, so then
So you have no
disengage, and then I
further
move up.
actions this turn.
Okay, and then I'm done. All right.
Okay.
And then as I come up, I will yell, "Close the door!"
Okay. Give me a Comtech roll. I'm gonna make a contested mobility roll for the queen. That would be from Sunny. Sunny, give me a Comtech roll.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. All right, 2 successes. Cool. So you, as you were climbing up the ladder, you get halfway up the ladder, and the alien queen reaches up and grabs you by the foot, Hannah. And as you're kicking and pushing and trying to get its claw away from your leg, you say, "Close the fucking door!" And as soon as it's one of those like the spiral things that closes in like a camera lens. As soon as it starts to bite around your leg, you pull your foot out of there, and you hear it. The alien queen screams. It cuts 2 of her fingers off. And as it does this, you see the trademark yellow acid blood start to eat away as it burns and starts to melt a hole in the iris that just closed around the ladder. Those of you that are there witnessing this realize this ladder's not going to hold for very long. You need to move. And that is going to be Drone's turn now. He is going to attempt to attack Morgan again. Let's roll a d6, see what he does.
And I got a stunt on that roll. Can
Hang on, Trey.
Do I use it,
Huh?
or is that... Sorry.
You said the scout attacked me.
Sorry, Drone. I don't think there's... No, I've got a Scout custom token.
You have Scout Alt 2.
Yeah.
There was a second xenomorph on the first floor.
Okay, that's the drone on first floor. Never mind. He is going to move down to the ladder with the queen. And then it's going to be Morgan's turn. Alright, go ahead. Sorry, real quick. You said stunts, Giles?
Well, I got a stunt, and so... Do I get to use that? I rolled that Comtech.
Yeah. What stunt would you like to use?
It's just +1 to a later roll.
Okay, yeah, just keep track of that. The next time you've got to make a Comtech roll, you can add 1 to your base die pool.
Okay.
Morgan, you're up, and then the Scout, followed by the drone, then Michael.
Okay. As a so can I use my fast action to interact with my signature item?
Yeah.
All right, so Morgan raises his cross to his lips, gives it a kiss, says, "So help me God, just fucking die." Lowers your stress 1, and then I am going to control left click, right?
Yeah. There you go. He's targeted.
And I'm going
Okay, 1 success.
I'm gonna push.
Huh?
Can you go to give me a bath?
No, buddy. I'm in the middle of a game.
Please, just one.
No. Talk to your mother, okay? Where's
Wait,
your mother at?
what music is that you're listening to?
It's Friday the 13th. Where's your mom at?
Who's out there?
Okay, I can't give you a bath right now. Okay, I'm playing. Can you shut the
Okay.
door, please? All right, go ahead.
I can push, right?
Yeah. So that's 2 total successes.
All right, so that means I
A
have
push.
Does that mean I have a stunt now?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so increasing damage. So that's Scout. Scout. Where's the token at?
It's right above me.
Well, now I see. Okay, Scout token, attack resolution. Let's.
I think think you took it off the tracker.
No, I have the token, but it's got a bunch of shit in the attack tab asking me to... What? Okay. Fuck that. What's the damage on your rifle?
Damage on the rifle is 3.
Okay, 3 plus 1's 4. I'm rolling 8 for armor. I need 4 successes. Okay, I got 3 successes, so 1 damage is going to go through. We're going to acid splash for 8.
You rolled it twice.
Huh?
You rolled it one that says damage not reduced, and you rolled it again.
Where the hell did that roll from?
From when I hit increased damage, I think.
Okay, that's when it applied the first time. Okay, so when I hit apply, it automatically rolls the armor value. Okay, so I'm going to take 0, so you hit him for 4. That is, I think, going to be enough to kill him. Scout. Okay, yeah, so he dies. In the process, there's an acid splash for 8. I need to roll that now. So it's going to be 2. So, describe your killing blow on this creature as you blast it. You know, you blow it away with your rifle.
So I mean, I got it's close enough. I just kind of raise the heavy gun to his head, pull the trigger, blow its fucking head off. Just, you know, as I'm doing it, saying, "Back to hell, you fucking demon," and then, you know, let my armor catch the acid.
Alright, so as the acid splash hits your armor, you need to roll. What's your armor value?
4.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Okay, so damage reduced by 1. Okay, so as the acid splashes onto your armor, it starts to eat through and burn into your chest. The armor stops a good bit of it, but some of it starts to burn into your skin for 1 point of damage, and the damage that your armor stopped reduces its value by 1. So now your armor has a value of 3.
How do I change that on the...
I think you've got to go to the inventory tab and open the actual item, and then reduce it by 1.
Gotcha.
Is that going to conclude your turn?
Yeah, do I have acid on, like, is the acid going to continue to burn me?
So next round, I'm going to roll 1d, or 1d8, and then if I don't get a success on that, it will have burnt itself out. So basically, whenever you do the acid splash, you roll the die amount that's listed, and then however much damage you take from that, you cut it in half every round.
Okay. I can't change the armor value. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can't. I just need to unlock it.
Okay, alright. Alright, so that concludes your turn. The scout is dead. The drone is...
Oh, and I guess I'll just say into my comms unit that if anybody has some alcohol wipes, I need some.
Yeah. So those of you that are still over by the ladder, you look down, and as the hole in the grate starts to get wider, you see the smaller skull cylindrical of a alien drone start to peek its head up through there and start trying to force its way through the grate. Teeth gnashed with the inner jaws out, lashing at those of you that are nearby. And that's going to be Holroyd's turn, and then that'll be the end of the round.
I mean, at this point, there's nothing left for me to shoot at, correct?
There's a drone head popping up through the ladder.
But they're blocked, right?
I mean, you could shoot through your compatriots there. I think you would take a -1 to your base die pool.
No, you're gonna hit our friends, John.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do I have a chance of hitting them or no?
I mean, you've always got a chance. Like, what is your base die pool? What's your ranged attack? Your ranged combat?
+1.
Yeah, so it would basically you would just hit -1, and then you would roll your attack from your tab, your combat tab.
Okay, I what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to ready, like, I'm gonna basically look that direction and hold my action, and like if they get out of the way and it starts to break through more, I'm gonna fucking shoot it. But at this point, because they're in the way, I'm gonna give them a chance to move.
Okay.
But I'm gonna hold kind of like my position, like keeping an eye on both corners. Like I'd like to move down like just right here, so I can see both sides pretty well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell at them. The fuck is going on?
Okay. So that's going to be your turn, so that'll conclude this round. We're going to move on to round 2. So Sonny, Mickey, then Janice.
Alright. Well, we got that hatch closed. So, I'm pretty much booking it down the hall.
Alrighty.
I don't know where we're going, but I'm gonna go up to this like intersection here and hold position with my my pistol ready to go and at my shoulder.
Alrighty. As you move down the hallway there, you can look through the kind of busted open airlock door now that looks out over through the skywalk that goes between the upper levels there, and you can see on the far side of the airlock door over by the armory, what you know to be the armory, there's at least 3 xenomorphs coming down that hallway at you now.
Holy shit. Well, I'm just gonna, I guess, sit there and point my pistol towards them and hold position and wait for my friends to come up, hopefully. Yeah, so that's it.
Alrighty.
Does anybody have an alcohol wipe? Anybody?
I don't think so.
Who had the alcohol? Somebody had the alcohol.
And we
I-
just found it in the lab.
I have hard liquor.
That
Yeah, you
works.
guys used the liquor that you found in the armory.
I also have bug juice, protein drink.
So Mickey is going to grab Hannah to her feet and then take off running down the hallway to try to get away from the ladder. And he's going to take up position right next to Sonny. And as he gets up there next to you, he sees the same thing coming across the sky and says, "Guys, we got company!" And Janice, your turn.
Gus, you're muted, by the way.
Gosh, how dare you?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to run up next to Mickey as well.
Come to us.
You guys seriously need to learn how to keep line of sight clear. This is an issue for me.
He says
Not-
as you guys run by.
We're not all military trained.
Yeah.
I was talking about it I was talking about it 5 minutes ago.
It's a stressful situation.
Yeah, I'm very stressed.
I mean, I'd say Trey is trying to fuck me, but that seems like a move Aaron would make anyway, so I really can't.
So Janice is moving up, taking position. Alright, you guys hear a very loud echoing screech coming from down below where the ladder was. And when you do that, you hear distinctly other screeches down below return this call as more aliens converge on this point. Hannah, it is your turn.
So we're counting the entirety of the hallway as one zone, right?
Yes.
So then I will move up here with everybody else, trying to stay in a single file line, apparently. Hopefully they don't have single file line attacks. And then, use my... What were the rules on the motion sensor? Just, I use it and then I roll for power, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use my motion sensor to the... We know shit's coming from the north, so I'll use it to the west towards the casino.
Okay.
And then I will roll for power.
Reserves 2. Okay,
Yeah,
you didn't
sorry,
roll
I
any
didn't-
ones, so you're good.
I didn't lose anything, yeah. So I will use it to the west, and then is that, I guess, okay, and that's it. I guess that's my turn.
Alright.
The xenomorph casts lightning bolt.
Tail attack, man. One spear, tail attack, gets 3 of us. Just starts swinging everybody around.
Shortly after you heard the massive screech come from down below, which was answered by other calls from the xenomorphs, the xenomorph that is trying to force its way through the grating on the ladder, you see as a set of claws bursts through its chest. 2 fingers, tips of 2 fingers are missing, and the xenomorph gets ripped in half. And as this happens, the acid basically just spills all over the entire grating as it collapses in on itself, and the queen starts to lift herself up through the ladder.
Good luck.
What a fucking bitch.
Good luck, Holroyd. Bye. Good thing you can't be stressed, because you're the only one that saw that.
Is the queen now, like, at the top of the ladder?
She is emerging from the hole. I'd say next round she's going to be on y'all's level and able to move freely.
Okay.
The action I held, can I shoot it with a grenade?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I just do I target
Yep.
it? How do I target?
Hold down control and then left click the token.
Hold down. Oh, there we go. Wait, no. Is it saying I'm targeting her?
Control left click on the token.
So when you target her, if you
It's
It's
mouse
not his
over,
turn. It's not his turn.
well, no, you should be able to do it anyway.
Oh.
All right, try it now.
Oh, that's me
Now
trying.
you, now you did it.
There you go.
Now you did it. It shows it on there, John.
Okay. Well then, grenade.
Grenade.
That's
Is that
one.
what you said when you launched it?
So that is a success.
I go.
Base damage of
Grenade!
9. All right, let's go ahead and roll our armor. It's 2. All right. So as you see the queen start to emerge through this hole, you fire your grenade at her and it impacts her directly in the chest, and you can see where it has basically burst a large portion of her armor away from her chest, and you have a large gaping wound in her chest. She lets out a leering, pained screech and then turns back and roars at you, and as she does, she opens her mouth wide and the inner jaws come out and snap at you as she starts to lift herself up out of the hole. Are you going to
I'm
move?
say that- yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm going to fall back to Morgan's position. But as I'm running, I'm going to be like, "That's right, bitch," and then I'm going to run back. And basically tell Morgan to fall back, that there's a big ugly one coming up the stairs. Or up the ladder.
Okay.
Can I move? Because that wasn't my turn, was it?
No,
I
you're
was just
comp-
holding
you're
the
in
action.
combat.
Actually, yeah, no, you held an action, so that was, I'll say technically that was your slow action for the turn.
Okay. the turn that I had already, though.
Yeah, so
That I
you're
held.
since you were going at the end of last turn. I don't know. That don't make a whole lot of sense. I'll say since you held that action, you still got your slow and fast action if you want to do something else.
I feel like you technically should be able to hold your turn if you're the last in the round.
Yeah, we're gonna wing it.
Okay, what's your ruling? What do you want me to do?
I'll say since you held your action, you were waiting for a specific trigger event. That's not going to cost you anything. I mean, it did cost you your grenade, so.
Right. So, I mean, it technically though, it's my turn on the chart. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just shot him as he was coming up.
Yes, I'll say you've still got your slow and your fast action available.
On my turn, or is
Yes.
it now my turn?
It's now your
it's
turn.
Morgan's. Oh, it is now.
Yeah, it's now, or no, it's Morgan's turn. Your
Okay.
your turn is after.
Okay.
After Morgan.
So, but as I shot the grenade, I would have looked over to Morgan and been like, "There's a big fucking ugly bitch coming up this stair or this ladder. Let's get the fuck out of here."
All right, yeah, that happens.
But I would have said with the monotone because I'm a robot. Sorry. There's an ugly bitch coming up the stairs. We should vacate the persimmon.
There's an ugly bitch coming up the stairs.
I just go beep boop 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 beep.
So,
Trey, movement within the zone that I'm in doesn't cost anything, right?
I mean, it is one fat. Actually, no, it does not cost anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna come down next to Michael.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my fast and my slow actions to aim and fire at the queen while she's still kind of immobile.
Okay.
So it's a +2,
Yeah.
right? All right.
I'm gonna end up killing this bitch.
No, we're not. Rock and run.
And as I do it, I'll be like, demons don't scare me anymore. Fuck this. We're gonna die anyway.
He's drunk. Run.
But that is 3 successes. It's 2 stunts.
You could add damage. You could add 2 damage. Or can you? I don't know.
Oh shit! I forgot to target him. But
Well,
yeah,
here, just tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna add 1 damage, and I'm gonna add knockdown or knockdown, right?
Okay. All right, so you're gonna you're gonna shoot for 4 damage, and you're gonna try to knock her down.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll her armor. Okay, so her armor is able to absorb 2 of it. And as you're shooting at her, you're able to catch one of her arms that she's lifting herself up through the hole with, and she falls back down the ladder to the first floor, letting out a angered screech as she impacts the ground down there. And does that conclude your turn?
It does.
All right, Holroyd, you're up.
All right.
Do you have another grenade?
No.
Shit.
Wait. Did it use it automatically when I shot that, or did I need to remove one?
You need
I
to
have
remove one.
manually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I don't. All I have is my pulse rifle now. Okay. So. You
Yeah,
moved down with me.
In retrospect, we probably shouldn't have used that grenade to blow up in my lap.
Right? So at this point, like, I don't see anything particularly in front of me, right?
Or you just saw the
No.
queen fall down.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying. So, alright, well then at this point, I'm going to go back up to the person I'm supposed to protect. So I'm going to run all the way up to this group. And then, that's my movement, and then I will hold, or I'll like basically hold my slow action in case something pops up that I can take a shot at.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we've got 3 guys to the north.
Yeah, but I don't have a line of sight on them yet.
Right.
So is that your turn?
That's my turn. Oh, sorry. Him and Totaro. Boom. Yep.
All right. So as you are running north up the hallway there, your boots clanging, clank, 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 clank off the graded floor there. It almost sounds like there's something mimicking your footsteps, and as you cross under one of the holes that was melted through the ceiling up here, a drone drops down directly behind you and is basically now bisected the hallway here between Morgan and the rest of the group.
Am I able to now turn and shoot at that since I was holding my...
I'm going to say no, because that's something you weren't expecting. You were expecting enemies from in front of you.
Okay. So I'm still looking in front. I haven't seen behind me yet.
Correct.
Okay.
What's up?
So how
You going to bed?
hard is this
Good
flicker?
night. I'll see you in the morning. Get some rest.
If you shot it with a gun, would it catch on fire?
You need to ignite it. I don't know if a gun would ignite it.
Okay. Alright, it is now Sunny's turn, followed by Mickey, then Janice.
Okay, sorry. Okay. That's not anything. Alright, you're so far away. You know what? I'm just gonna keep fucking running. I'm gonna go into this zone over here. Can I cross into another area?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take off running. Because Holroyd's an android and he can handle himself. And see what's going on in Tannen's casino.
3 drones right in front of us.
And yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alright, so as you take off running down that hallway, you pass through another skywalk, and this one looks to be mostly intact. It doesn't look like anything is broken in through here. But as you move through the airlock door at the north of Block E2, there is no airlock door as you get to the north end of the casino. And as you round that corner there and start looking in, you see like slot machines and things like that. Blackjack tables, a bar. But a lot of the stuff here looks like it has been used to make a makeshift barrier. And as you get to the end, there's a basically in the lower southwest corner where the ladder is. It looks like someone has kind of sealed it off and tried to make a makeshift barricade, stacked, things on top of it. And as you round that corner, you look around and almost hitting you, someone fires a shot from a pistol that impacts the wall right behind you. And as they stop and take a look, it's, oh shit! I thought you were one of them, man! We gotta get the fuck out of here! And you recognize the roughneck Wes Osterman as he starts to climb out from behind his barricade. What the fuck's going on out there?
I'm just gonna go up to him and say, holy fucking shit, you just almost killed me. There's a ton of those things coming after us right now. One big ass one.
Oh man, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Where are you guys going?
They're coming from behind us at the bottom of Block E2 and from Block B2. So I came to the casino to see if we can get down and out.
Man, there's 2 of those things down below. I don't think we can get out this way.
Well, there's 3 down the hall to the north, so we got to take our chances and hope that my friends bring grenades.
Oh fuck. Alright, help me unbarricade this ladder. We're gonna need it.
any
Mickey
weapons?
is going to take off down the hallway and follow you. Janice, it is your turn.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to follow.
Nice guys.
It's like,
Come on, you're the Marine.
So that was a fast action. Fast. Alright, does that conclude your turn, Janice?
yep. Doing it. Sorry.
No worries. Those of you, I guess just Morgan, at the end of the hallway, you hear a loud roar from the ladder and then large crashing footsteps like a T-Rex running down the hallway below you as it crashes through a door and then takes off deeper into block E2. Those of you that are looking to the north, you see the drones that were coming down the hallway from the north start busting through the doorway here and move in to attack. And that's going to be a fast action to move into a zone. And he is going to attack you, Michael. Alright, so as this xenomorph crashes through the busted door, it launches itself a full probably 10 to 15 feet into the air and straight at you, Michael, as it attempts to basically jump and land on top of you. It's going to be a deadly grab. This doesn't make an attack, though.
Is there anything contested or?
No, so I think it only has to deal 1 damage. It gets launched through the air, grabbing the victim and attacks with 10 base die, damage 1. If it hits, it immediately drags them into a neighboring zone, dumping them on the floor. Victim is prone, drops all handheld items, make an immediate panic roll. Okay, so he jumps and attempts to grab you, but you're able to step back enough to cause it to miss, but this drone is now landed directly at your feet, Morgan. Or Michael, sorry. I keep mixing those names up. And that's going to be custom token 2. What?
Now, since I held my slow action, can I take a shot at this one?
I don't think so. I think you can only use slow actions on your turn.
Okay, so me, quote, holding an action doesn't matter then, in this situation.
I'll say it does, because you were waiting for a trigger event. So if you want to go ahead and fire at it, I'll let you fire.
Hell yeah. That bitch is trying to jump on me. Hell yeah, I want to fucking fire.
Alright, go ahead and take your shot. Just make sure you target him. I think you've still got the queen targeted.
It's drawing? What? Okay, I just lost the map. Thank you. Is it targeting now?
Hang on. Okay, clear target. Clear target.
Yep.
Try it now. Okay, there we go.
Alright. Is it targeted?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Yes. You could see in the combat tracker, John. Under your
Oh,
name.
it's at the very bottom. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, fair enough.
Token 4.
Then this is my pulse rifle because I don't have any grenades and I also don't want to kill myself.
That's 1 success.
Nice. Also, no, never mind. I don't.
So base damage 2. I'm gonna roll armor. Alright, Alright, so as you fire your pulse rifle into this alien's chest, you hit the thickest parts of the armor and don't appear to do a whole lot of damage to it. But on the bonus side, it does not trigger an acid splash, it just kind of pisses it off.
Nice.
Alright, it's custom 4. Okay, 3 busts through the door and comes down and tries to attack Hannah.
I guess I can declare my fast action to dodge.
Yes. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. Ready to kill. Okay, that's hypnotizing gaze. As the xenomorph comes into the area and makes eye contact with you, Hannah, it's going to use a hypnotizing gaze on you, so increase your stress level by 1 and give me an immediate panic roll.
Fuck. Oh, okay, good.
Alright, you are keeping it together?
Go, Hannah.
So, just as a heads up, it's called Overwatch, taking an Overwatch position. You use your fast action, you take an Overwatch position in a zone, looking in a specific direction with a ranged weapon. If enemies are within engage range of you, you cannot take an Overwatch position. If you see a target in the direction you're looking, you can fire at it so long as you've saved your slow action. Your shot is resolved before the enemy acts. You can only shoot once before your next turn. You lose your Overwatch if you are injured or attacked close to you.
Okay.
So it's the take Overwatch position is what I think what Mike.
What I'm trying to do.
Get some rest, okay?
That's cool. I thought there was something like that.
Shut the door.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So my life. I guess I can use my fast action to move over here. I would then need to also use a fast action to disengage from the guy who's attacking me. Is that accurate?
Hang on. When I hit next actor, it's skipping my guys.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, now it's your turn. I'm trying to bring my torch to blow up using a grenade to throw down the
So I'm gonna try and move in this direction. That would take my fast action. Do I need to use an action to disengage as well? Or it attacks me?
I'll say no, because that one's currently engaged with Holroyd.
Okay. So then I guess as I'm passing Holroyd, I will try and shoot at the one that he's engaged with. With my
Okay.
pistol. And move into the next zone. So I will. I'll shoot my closer. So then I will make a pistol roll. And if I can be out of range of splatter, I will be out of range of splatter. If not, then fuck.
Oh, yeah, I'll say you can. That's 2 successes, so you got base damage and 1 stun.
So I will add damage with this one stunt.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2 damage. We're going token 4. Almost 8. So no successes. Okay, so it's gonna be 2 damage on token 4.
And you said it does not automatically empty your rounds?
No, only if you panic.
Oh, so I don't have to reload unless I can. Got it.
No, no. Alright, so you run by, firing in the process, making sure to put a little bit of distance between you and the xenomorph. Unfortunately, Holroyd is going to be splashed with some acid. So it's going to be acid pool causing 3 damage. So as you skate
Sorry,
by,
Holroyd.
you blast and
God
you hit this
damn.
thing square in the back, and as it does, the rounds impact and drive out the front and splash Holroyd with 3 points of acid damage that start to eat through what's remaining of his armor and clothing.
Sorry, brah.
So I take 3 points of damage.
Yes.
Do you have armor?
No.
Oh, I thought you had armor. Fuck. My bad. I wouldn't have shot it.
Yeah, no armor. So I take 3 points. God damn.
Okay.
Well, your boy's looking a little rough.
A little rough. All right,
Seeing your kind look a lot worse.
That's real hurtful.
Were you at full HP?
Yeah, I was. Well, I was at 7. Technically, there's 3 more spots, but I think that 7's technically
You had
full.
7?
Yeah, so your max is basically your maximum health is whatever your strength is.
Yeah,
I thought you
7
took
strength.
damage on your face though.
No. Not that I'm aware of.
I thought that was
Yeah.
how that was how you got
that's how we
revealed as
found
an
out he
android.
was an android.
I didn't think it was any like actual physical damage. I thought it was just cosmetic, because I thought it was like, I mean, unless I took some damage and I'm just wrong. I thought it was cosmetic. That's why they were able to see at the very end of that round.
Okay, I thought you took at least
I mean,
one.
if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
No, that's fine.
I'll own it.
No, that's fine. Okay, I'll say, Morgan, give me a survival roll to see if you can rig your torch into a grenade.
I can't use a story point for that.
Well, yeah, you could actually. So I'd give you a 6 on the roll.
Alright, so I'll use a story point for that. And then I don't have a grenade in my inventory to use as like
I'm gonna say this is an improvised grenade. I want to say the one that he fired from his pulse rifle dealt 9. So I'll say this deals 5.
okay.
So we'll just remember that. Just let me know when you want to use it.
Right at the beginning of my turn.
Okay.
So it's 5. Alright.
What are you doing with it?
I'm throwing it down the ladder so it'll blow up.
Okay, just so we're clear, the queen is not at the bottom of the ladder anymore.
Yeah, she took off. Down the hall on the first floor.
Oh!
We like heard it. Like, we don't know that, but we're pretty sure she ran
Oh.
out.
Well then I'm just gonna throw it at the one in the fucking middle, right here.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Those of you at the north end of the complex, you hear more loud crashing and stomping below you as something very large is moving through the first level of the facility. And crashing basically through walls and stuff as it runs through the facility.
Which way is it going?
It sounds like it is going north.
Okay.
Which fucking one is this? Four?
That in the tracker is the one in the hallway.
It's the Xenomorph 4 custom token 1 is in between the L and the O in block E2 on the second floor map.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay. Alright, that one is going to move down the hallway to Morgan.
Hey guy.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna use my fast action to counterattack if he attacks.
Okay. Hit bite. Okay, the xenomorph runs down the hallway, opens its outer jaws wide, and the deadly inner jaws lean out, gnashing in anticipation before snapping forwards. This attack has a strength of 9 base dice, damage of 2. If it causes any damage, it automatically inflicts critical injury 64, killing the victim in one dreadful blow.
Shit.
Okay. So he is going to attempt to grab you by the neck and bore a hole into your forehead. I can't roll these attacks from the fucking NPC page. That's annoying. Alright, so Xenomorph opens its jaw, so that is a successful attack. Do you have any armor?
I have 3.
Okay, go and roll your armor. You need to stop at this 1 damage. You need at least 1 success. At this point, you can either try to... Well, actually, you can't push armor rolls. You can use a story point. That's about all you got.
Well, I have 2 story points, so fuck it. I will use a story point.
Okay. As the alien grabs you by the throat, you lift your torch up and are able to put it on its forearm for long enough that the alien to have to drop you and recoil back in fear of the flames. At this point, if you want to try to ignite your torch and use it as a bomb, you can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and move on to your turn.
Well, can I counterattack it?
Actually, yeah, you can. Go ahead and roll for that.
No. Can't do reactions without an active block for no combat tracker.
An active block for what?
Oh, because the drone isn't targeting me.
Is he
I
not?
think.
No, he's got you targeted.
Yeah, I'm getting. Can't do a reaction without an active block for no combat tracker.list.ie. It's coming up.
It doesn't show targeted in my combat tracker, but I don't know if it does for them.
For drone, custom token 1. It's because this is one of the alts in the combat trackers. Technically, this token didn't attack you. It's one of the alts here.
It's
Go ahead and roll your. Are you attacking ranged or melee?
Counterattack. It says counterattack says dealing damage to. It says close combat only.
Okay, so we'll say counterattack with your torch.
Is it because he's neutral?
Possibly. But this token is not on the map.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this drone custom token 1 is the only token that's on the map. So that's the only one you're doing damage to. I have to put the alt tokens in the combat tracker because they get to go multiple times each turn.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you're keeping it together. You got 4 successes. Cutting torch, base damage 3, stunts 3.
And because it's a torch, there's no acid splash, right?
That I'm not sure of. Everything that I've read says that any damage causes an acid splash. I don't think we've been playing it that way though, so I'm not going to do it here.
Well, that's right.
God,
What
you
I'll
got
do
3
is
stunts.
I'll do with the stunts. I'll do 2 extra damage and 1 pushback.
Okay. Custom token 1. That was at the bottom. What the fuck? Nope, that's not it.
Give me keeping it together like a champ
Base damage 3, damage 5. Okay, apply. It's rolling armor. Okay, success is 2, damage reduced by 2, so it's 3 damage. I'll let you decide. What direction would you like to push him back in?
Just down the hallway towards the ladder, I guess.
Okay. We'll push him that far. Okay, let's draw one. Why did it just skip you? Okay, so you used your fast action for your counterattack. You have either one more fast action or a slow action.
I will use my slow action to shoot this motherfucker.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of success.
Damn it!
Okay.
Aw. You were doing so good.
Can I use a story point to not do that?
You can't use a story point on a panic roll. Ex-Marine panic, stress 9. Drop item. Is that what? It doesn't tell me what your panic level is.
My stress is 9. The panic level, it was 9. My panic level.
Okay, so panic level's 9. Okay, so it's calling it your stress level. Okay, so that's not going to interfere with you undertaking this action, but at the end of your attack, you are going to drop your gun.
Okay.
Because stress 10 and above, I believe, is what cancels the declared action.
Alright.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your attacks. You rolled 3, you got 3 successes, so that's base damage 3, 2 stunts.
And both of those are going to go to extra damage.
Okay, so let's apply. Okay, that's 3 successes, so that's going to be 2 more damage. Alright, as you fire, unloading full automatic into the creature, the gun gets away from you a little bit, and you end up dropping it onto the ground.
Okay. And what, is it like a fast action to pick it back up?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, does that conclude your turn? Okay. Why is it skipping my tokens? Okay, I'm gonna put everything on here. I may have skip hidden actor on. I'll have to look at that later. Okay, token 4. Where's token 4? 4. Okay, 4 is attacking Holroyd.
I feel like we're really fighting cohesively as a team, guys. Good job.
Oh, we were trying to run. I thought we agreed not to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they saw the queen, so saw their life flash before
It's
their
not like
eyes.
it's not like we can get away from the ones that are in the same fucking zone as us.
We have a better chance than fighting through them.
At least some of us will make it, is what he's saying.
I mean, at this point, Morgan's just gonna decide that, he's gonna sell his life dearly for his buddy Sonny. He's just gonna say, "Get to the fucking shuttle. Don't worry about me. I have a date with the devil."
We worked. Bye.
Hammond, you could be less of a cunt. I'm just saying.
That'd be unlike Hannah.
I could.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. 10 base time. 4. success. Okay. Xenomorph grabs its victims. Its inner jaw is poised to strike. Roll for attack with 10 base die. If it hits, the victim counts as grabbed and needs to make an opposed close combat roll against 10 base die. So, Holroyd, I need a close combat roll against 10 base dice.
Do I just roll them?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Are we back at the top of the round, Trey?
No. I've got 3 more drone turns, then Holroyd, and then 1 more drone. Okay, you got 1 success. I'm gonna roll this again. It's gonna be 10 base time. This is a clusterfuck.
Draws are
1
fast
success,
motherfuckers.
1 success. Draws go to mother. Alright, so the alien has you grabbed by the side of the head now, and the jaws are opening wide, and next turn it is going to head bite you unless you're able to free yourself from its grasp, I guess on its next turn.
Okay.
And I don't think it has another turn this round, so moving on to... What the fuck?
Why did it say it's my turn?
I don't know. When I hit next actor, it's jumping all over the fucking combat tracker now. Okay, so token 4 just went. Alt. Token 3's gotta go. That's token 2. Where the fuck is token 3? There's 3. 3 is going to move in to attack Holroyd. Alt. Okay, we're going to skip the grab, go straight for head bite. Okay, that's 1 success. Holroyd, do you have any armor?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you're dead.
Sounds like it.
Xenomorph opens outer jaws, deadly lean out, gnashing anticipation. The attack has a strength of
Can you
9
block
base
or something?
die, damage of 2. If it causes
Nope.
any damage, it automatically inflicts critical injury
Why?
from the victim.
How would I block?
You're being attacked.
I don't think he has. Do you have any
I don't
fast actions left? Or have you already used
No.
them all
His,
this round?
his turn hasn't
He
gone
hasn't
yet.
even, yeah, so he can use his fast
doesn't have
action
his
for
turn.
We're still in round 3, guys.
Yeah,
Dodge.
I was gonna say I haven't been able to go yet.
So
Yeah.
dodge. So declare
No,
dodge.
no. It's not my turn yet.
But you
Yeah.
can still use your
So you
fast
have
actions.
actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're being attacked.
Oh.
Yes, you can counter.
Okay, so you haven't dodged any of the other attacks that have come at you?
No, I haven't done anything.
Okay, alright, yeah,
Hit him
you
in
can
my
attempt to
face
dodge here.
All right.
So
well,
you need to reduce the damage. You need to reduce 2 damage, but I don't know. Okay, you need to roll 1 success to negate my success.
Well, never mind.
Do you have any story points?
I have 2. I would like to spend 2 story points to survive, sir.
Okay, so you only need to spend 1, so that will make your dodge a success,
the attack?
and you're able to successfully evade the drone as it
Sorry.
attempts to grab your head from the one that's currently holding your head.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my head is still held. That's the problem. The queen still got her, but at least this time I survived the first one.
I need a detailed description about how the alien gets confused when it hits metal and then stops attacking.
So, as the alien attempts to wrestle Holbrook's head from the other alien that is currently holding Holbrook's head, he ends up grabbing a basketball that was just sitting on the side of the hallway there, and he just bites into the basketball, and you hear a loud as it deflates, and the alien looks very confused. And we're gonna
Basketballs
move
are
on to the
always
next
everywhere.
round.
And honestly, I think, Trey, that's humorous enough that, anyone with that sight distance like me should be able to reduce
This shit's hard to narrate
It's choke.
Dude.
It's
because
I
a lot
think
of this
nice
makes no
dark humor.
sense.
You're doing
This-
a fantastic job.
Yeah, you're doing great. This game has very high
100%.
potential, but I feel like you have to play it a decent amount to get the hang of it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to attempt to move to drone custom token 1 now,
Like,
because it is next in the order.
Trey, I actually think that
There we
this
go.
would be going a lot smoother if we weren't using, like, I feel like the
VTT?
combat tracker,
Yeah,
the combat tracker is really slowing the game down.
but it's
Because
the only way I
fucking-
can track damage to the NPCs.
No,
But,
it's not a. What I'm saying is, like, it's not a you thing. It's
Yeah.
just the functionality of the system.
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, this has severe limitations. Okay, drone custom token 1 is getting to his feet, and then he's going to move into engage distance with Morgan. Michael, now it is your turn. You've
Shoot
already
the
used
bitch
your
that's got a
fast
hold of
action.
me.
Okay.
Acid.
I don't give a fuck. If I'm going down, I'm taking it with me.
Move, then shoot.
I have no fast action. I used the block.
Use another fast action, just run away.
And you can
It's
move.
it's grappled me.
No, you got loose.
No, I'm not. The other one was trying to grab me too.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, whatever.
Oh, I thought you fell down.
You have like a self-destruct.
Yeah.
Do I have a self-destruct?
I wish.
No, I don't
I
think you
just
do.
nuked the entire building. I would do that in a heartbeat.
Hey, if you want to spend a story point, fucking go for it.
I like how you've been trying to save everyone,
Wait.
and now you're like,
Wait.
fuck it, kill
Fuck it.
everything.
Only way to save you is to kill you.
Order 66.
Okay, I'll say this. If you want to attempt a close combat roll to break free of the alien that has you grabbed, I will let you then make a move. But the alien is going to have basically a free attack against you because you're not going to be able to retreat.
Okay, fuck it. What else am I gonna do? All right,
I
so
give
close.
you +1.
Can you give me +1?
Yeah, from a previous
Uh,
stunt,
yep.
if you're trying to escape, I can give you +1 dice.
Nice.
So on your
okay.
first action, I give you +1.
Or you can
All
give
right.
him a 6, right?
No.
No, it's just +1.
The
I thought
other.
you had. Oh, you get a 6. Because you had 2 that you saved.
Yeah, I saved 2. One was Let me look and see what it says. Real quick.
Is that close combat?
It says. Well, it says give a 6 to someone in similar situation. So I guess I will give a 6 to him then because he's running away instead of a +1.
So
Okay, yeah,
give me an
I'll allow
instant
that.
success.
But this is a contested roll, so you've still got to
Right.
roll it. You'll just add 1 success to whatever you roll.
All right, so I'm running close combat though, right? That's what I'm rolling.
Yes.
God damn it! All right, well I have 1 success.
Okay, I've got 10 base die.
Sorry, man.
Nope, it's all right. It is what it is, man.
I shouldn't have shot at it when I was running away.
It's fine. I do feel like that's what you would have
D-base.
done. So
I was trying to think. I was thinking, oh, it'll help you get away, but that's not what
Nope.
happened.
it just did fucking 3 damage.
Base dice.
It was just like, nah, I think I'll kill him.
Can I? Oh, no, I'm not.
What? Okay.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright, so I got 4 successes. So you're unable to break free from its grasp.
Okay. So her next round, I am fucking toast
So-
my goats.
Has
I'm pretty sure you can't do this, but I just want to make sure. Since I only used, it's not my turn, obviously, but I used 1 fast action. I can't use another fast action later.
You can, so you have 2 fast actions every round.
No matter when, at what part of the round.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can use your fast action whenever. You can only use your slow action on your turn.
Okay. Okay.
But you only get one per round, so you have to mark it as done. If you use it.
Okay.
I understand now. Okay.
Is that your turn, Holroyd?
Yeah, that's his turn.
Yeah, because you used a fast action to
Yeah, I was
block,
gonna say, I
and
don't
then
have anything
you
else.
used one attempt
I
to
just
break
attempted.
free.
Yeah.
Okay. Token
That's
2.
it. That's it for me, boys. Play me my song.
It's playing right now.
Oh, are you about to die?
Oh yeah, I'm about to die.
Token 2.
The next motion, she's gonna fucking face fuck me with her
Well-
with her big old penis mouth.
All right.
Alright, round 4. Sonny, you're up, followed by Mickey, then Janice.
Well, I guess it's my turn anyways. But I was gonna say, can I like? I'll tell you what I want to try and do, and like if I have to use a story point, I'll do it. But as this commotion is going on, obviously a lot just happened. I turn around. I kind of look at the pile that's on the ladder, and it seems somewhat secure for now. So I turn around. I start sprinting down the hallway. I go through the door, and when I get to the intersection here, or like right when I can see something, I'm keeping to that left wall because I want to stay away from danger if there's something around the corner, which it sounds like there is. So when I get to the end here, I see that Holroyd is just like surrounded by all these things, and I remember seeing something in the med bay with Kaminsky, and it was like a self-destruct sequence for emergencies. And I say, activate initiative 327.
You spending a story point?
Yeah.
Alright, boop, beep, boop, boop. Holroyd, your eyes go red, and a very loud, audible countdown starts to emit from the onboard speaker inside of your head. And the emergency
You start to
destruct system
smile.
has activated. You guys have literally, real game time, 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, I'm ending this fucking game. Alright, who's going?
I fucking love it.
Alright, Mickey's... Oh, shit, we gotta go. He's gonna tear a hole in the sidewall here and just jump out of the fucking skywalk.
Wait, that's a thing we could do?
Yeah.
It is now.
What the fuck?
He's gonna make a mobility roll to ensure that he doesn't take any damage when he hits the ground. I think he's got a mobility of 6. What's everybody doing?
Guys, we're off script. We're off script, guys.
So I just
Alright, Mickey hits the
initiated a
ground
self-destruct.
running. Taking off running. Janice, you're up.
I'm following Mickey.
Alright, give me a mobility roll.
Oh shit.
As you guys hit the ground, the queen busts through the sidewall on the northeast end there, just south of where the armory was.
Uh-oh.
No successes. Do you have any story points you'd like to use?
Yes.
Okay, use a story point. You hit the ground running. You tweak your ankle a little bit, but not enough to slow you down, and you get to your feet and are following Mickey towards the pad. And as I said, as you hit the ground, you see a large commotion, and then a shower of debris come from the east as the queen bursts through the wall and starts to run straight at you guys.
Oh god.
Oh,
God.
All right, drones are dropping down in the hallway. They start to just, they're tearing Holroyd to pieces. They're too stupid to know there's a bomb buried in him somewhere, but their attention is taken for the moment, Sonny, in case you want to try to get the fuck out of there on your next turn. Hannah, you're up.
I'm going to, I guess, hearing what's going on, recognizing the sound of a fucking Wayland or drone going to explode. I will, having seen him rip a hole in this thing and jump out, can I rip a hole and jump out the other direction away from the queen?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that.
Give me a mobility roll.
I'm gonna
God,
rip a
Henry,
new
you are
hole.
such a hunt.
Dude, I'm not dealing with that thing. Here, do you want the pilot with the key at the ship? That's the question.
Yeah, ideally with some other people with you.
That is not what I asked.
Clock's ticking,
Take the
boys.
fucking key.
You got any story points?
I can push anything that's agility based. Those
Okay.
are agility based, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I add a stress and then re-roll.
Yes.
What happens?
No,
All
if
right,
you
I
hit
click
hit the
push.
push button, it'll add the stress. And
Yeah, just hit push and it'll do it
Oh,
for
I'm
you.
sorry, okay. Okay, my reckless allows me to push any mobility roll twice,
Go for it.
so I'm gonna do that. Oh, it won't let me push. Let me see. How do I? You can push any skill roll based on agility twice, not just once like other characters. Each push increases.
It won't let me do it again. Okay, so you don't have any successes. You go and roll it again. Add
so
one
just-
stress and then roll it again.
Okay.
Finally.
Thank
You freak the
God.
fuck out as you jump out the window and land on your feet, take off running any direction but here. Alright. Queen is moving in and trying to get to Janice and Mickey. Morgan, you're up, followed by I'm gonna say John, you're gonna take over for Wes Osterman.
Yep.
Actually, no, I'll let you take over for Mickey. Let me release his character.
I'll
Let's
take over Wes
fucking-
when I die.
Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Clear owner. Okay, Mickey should show up in the character selection now.
Alright, so I am going to, since I still have my torch, so I will aim that motherfucker right at where I had already hit him, and I will attack this guy again with the torch.
Boom, success. Oh, you go to attack him with the torch, but you're frozen in fear.
Fucking why? Why, Morgan?
Alright. Michael.
Fucking 3 stunts too.
Michael
Jesus
is dead.
Christ.
I'm removing him from the tracker. Alright, Mickey's coming up. We're on the next round. Xenomorphs galore. Everybody is heading straight for you guys. The xenomorphs that were on Holroyd are about to start coming at you, Sonny. So, Sonny, what you gonna do?
I am just running north through the door to the access terminal to try and override the self-destruct.
What? Why?
You did this.
Just so you know, the self-destruct is in Holroyd. It's not something you can override from
That's
Yeah.
right.
wireless on the base.
Okay, so I was right there. I can move two zones, so I'm just
Yep.
gonna go up here.
Okay. As you round the corner there, give me a mobility roll. Okay, I got 2 successes. Do you have any story points?
Yeah,
How many do you have?
1.
Okay. As you round the corner and go through that door, a face hugger lurches out from a vent on the ceiling and latches onto your face. You're dead. I'm going to put Wes in the character selection now. It is now Mickey's turn. John, what's Mickey doing?
Mickey's fucking trying to make a beeline.
Alright, grab Wes out of the character selection. Giles?
Where
Where did you find the character selection, or does it just pop up?
No, look on the right hand side where it says player, hit the drop down, click on characters. Alright, what's Mickey doing?
Quick question: who had the card?
Hannah has the card.
Hannah Singleton has the card.
And Hannah's
The pilot.
dead.
No, Hannah
So,
has jumped out the south side of the skywalk
Alright,
and is running away from you guys.
I'm following Hannah. I'm double dashing, whatever I gotta do to try to just stay with Hannah.
Okay, Mickey's gonna stay with Hannah. Janice, you're all by yourself. Janice, you're up, followed by Hannah, and then Morgan.
Who is
Where
Wes?
did?
Am I in the tracker?
Go, Janice. Let's go.
Wait, wow. Where did Mickey go?
Mickey runs south.
All right, I'm running south.
Put Wes on the map here. I'm gonna put Wes at 8, 9. Wes is gonna go at 9. Okay. All right, you're going, Hannah. All right, the Queen is gonna pursue you guys and gonna get you up to Janice.
God damn it!
Janice, give me a roll for the attack, 10 base die. Okay. Tail spike, I like it. Oop. Alright, the Queen, and you hear a loud whoosh as a tail lurches right past your face but fails to impale you in the back of the head. And you can tell that the damage she took from the grenades earlier is kind of throwing her off a little bit. She's still got a big leaky chest hole in her chest, but she is pissed. Hannah, your turn, followed by the Queen again, then Morgan.
How many dice is that?
10.
Wow. My turn?
Yep.
I am making as straight a path to the ship as I can without passing any obvious aliens. And if I can make it, if I can put distance between me and any fucking wall or over, I'm not running under any fucking overpasses. Nothing's dropping down on me. Any distance, I'm not being within hand reach distance of a wall. Other than that, I'm fucking just making a beeline for the escape pad, and I guess I will use both actions to move.
Okay.
Herschel Walker said he worked in law
Is that a thing I
enforcement.
can do? If not, then I'll shoot.
No, you can do that. I'm going to say you run down, you loop around Tannis Casino, and start headed for the west side of town. Those of you that are following, you keep running on around.
Let's
And
go.
if I can break line of sight with the Queen, I will. But otherwise, I'm just trying to beeline it.
Alright, yeah, you are beelining it, and tucking and running and trucking.
And dipping and diving and dodging.
Morgan, you are up,
Dodge,
followed by Wes.
dip, dive, dodge.
5 Ds of dodgeball.
We will forever remember you, Morgan. As an asshole, bye.
Trey, can you end the turn?
There we go.
So I don't have a slow action.
No.
So
You have 20 seconds.
I'm just gonna pick up my pulse rifle.
You pick it up.
And wait to die, pretty much. All right.
As you pick up your pulse rifle, more aliens come up the ladder at the end of the hallway there, and the countdown on the thermonuclear device in Holroyd's chest comes down to a crescendo. You get a very loud whoosh, and then the nuclear fire takes you all.
Oh fuck! We didn't make it away.
Nope. It's a
Shit.
nuke.
I thought
GG's, everybody.
thought we had more time.
All right.
Dead literal
Way to end the
minutes.
game,
That was-
Giles.
I killed us.
Hey, man, you just irrevocably altered the alien universe, though. You took care of all of it.
This is not canon.
It's like Rogue One.
It's okay. I'll use 2 story points.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody used a story point to stop him from doing that.
No, I thought we'd have time to get away, but
I didn't realize it was gonna be a nuclear fucking
Yeah, I didn't
explosion.
realize it was a nuke. I thought it was like a grenade.
I
This little
figured it would-
suitcase,
I figured
Nuke,
it
could
would
take
be
out,
like
2 square miles.
I'm gonna use one story point to make it to the ship before time runs out, and I'm gonna use a second story point to say the ship has already left. No.
I have a thing called resilient, so I'm gonna roll strength to see if I resist all the damage of the nuke.
Roll it.
In a barren wasteland.
That was fun.
As long as I get in a refrigerator, it'll be okay. I saw that.
All right.
And so, guys, next week we play Fallout D20 post Hadley.
Yeah, you guys are going to emerge from the vault and
The other
make
people.
contact with the other skinnies
Here's-
in civilization.
Here's the question, and a very important question, Trey.
Yes.
Did we just kill a whole facility full of survivors who are still surviving stationed in the basement?
So everyone in the basement has already been attacked, and those that were not killed were cocooned and taken to the processor beneath the heat exchangers for ovomorphing.
Okay, so I don't feel too bad.
Yeah, it's probably for the
The survivors that were coming up the ladder that got face hugged by Sonny's U-line cart were actually the remains of the Jordan family. The little girl that you saw running around multiple times was Newt Jordan, and the teenager that got the face hugger was her brother, which was the last surviving member of her family. But now she's dead as well, so hey,
So,
good job.
all right. As I said, I need to hear these because I'm really disappointed. I tried so hard to make it to the fucking ship, so I had a moment to use this because my personal agenda was that I was a Weyland-Yutani sleeper agent. I knew Holroyd was an android the whole time. And I also apparently knew that Holroyd was going fucking like off book. And then also here's what it says. It says, news of this outbreak cannot be allowed to leak, even if it means putting an end to any of your friends that try to escape. I was trying to make it to the ship so bad so I could leave everyone behind.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
But no one fucked when we didn't get there. So yeah.
I made sure of that, buddy.
Yeah. What was yours, fucking Giles, that made you like go nuts in the science lab?
It was just I gotta get this shit to the company before the Weyland-Yutani scientists, because I'm a young scientist and I want to make my mark and do good. So I got to get a live specimen off planet first.
Oh, so ours were like the exact opposite. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And
Does
then
anybody
my new
else
one
want
was
to
that I
share
was
their
friends with the
agenda?
mechanic.
My agenda was like super simple. Mine was just
Kill aliens, I assume.
some people fight inner demons. You've been sent these creatures to test your faith in God,
Yeah.
light them up, and show the devil who's boss. Super simple.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's a colonial marine deal right there.
I'm like, why? What is your obsession with fighting? Stop it, fucking Lord. Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta
That's why I kept kissing the cross and
I know, yeah.
calling
get a
them
lot of story
demons.
points just for fighting.
Oh my god. Yeah, I like this game. I think.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know, man. I think you need to play it some to get used to it, though, and also, I think a little more clarity going into it. Like, this
So,
is kind of a
Trey.
horror-esque campaign. Don't fucking try and fight the aliens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've got a Colonial Marine supplement, which is basically more like bug fights, like engagement type stuff. So I kind of veered into that the last half of it, but it's I don't know.
I mean, it's a huge
I'm
map. Like, you could get around and.
I do not like how this runs in Fantasy Grounds.
No, it's definitely not great executed. It needs some work.
So Trey, let me ask you a couple of questions with the combat tracker.
Yeah.
So each one of your characters, right,
Mm-hmm.
is a custom token. Like, so Xenomorph 4, do you have like 4 tokens for it?
No, so basically the tokens that come with the game are not these tokens. I like these ones better because they fit with like the map aspect of it. So I made custom NPCs with tokens that I got off Google. That's what the custom token means.
Okay.
The problem with it is, so like if you look at it, like at the top of the tracker where it says Xenomorph 4 drone custom token 4,
Yeah.
custom token 3, that is the appending that it automatically gives them when I add multiple units to the combat tracker. So like
Right.
2, 3, 4, that's the order I added them in. Then the alt version of 2, like 1, 2, 3, 4, those are the added actions that they get each turn. But it doesn't translate to the map that we're using because I can't put 3 tokens for the same xenomorph on the map. So what they recommend doing is just doing neutral tokens in the combat tracker. But then, like when y'all try to use stunts and stuff on it, like if you roll really well on a dodge or something like that, if I attack you with an alt token, you can't use any of your stunts or anything because the token's technically neutral to you. There's nothing for it to tie it to, so it doesn't work very well. It was very hard to run
only
this.
One, but there's 2, and the other one's just a placekeeper.
Yeah, well, see, the drones have 3 actions, so each token that I add, every time I add a drone to the combat tracker, it's putting 3 more listings on the combat tracker.
Yeah, the combat tracker just needs an option where you could say moves per turn.
Yeah, so like I've got fucking...
I mean, not easy, but...
I think 11 listings on the combat tracker now just for 4 enemies.
Right.
Because the drones all go 3 times each turn, and the queen goes twice.
I see your like neutral ones.
And they all go on different initiatives.
So the initiatives that they go on, and I realize now why it was jumping around in the fucking order, because so like for instance, I've got the main tokens going at initiative 4 because that's what they defaulted to.
Right.
But it goes in the order that they're numbered. So whenever I go from the Xenomorph Queen, when I would hit next actor, it drops all the way down to token 2. And then it goes up the combat tracker backwards. It doesn't go to technically the next actor. So it's hard for me to track it based on basically where I know the tokens to be on the map and who they're targeting.
So it's not
it would probably
going in
get
order of the
easier if we
combat
used
tracker?
it. Yeah, it would get
Going in
easier if
order
we
of the
used it more,
tokens?
but just with this, the combat tracker does not mesh well with using a map in this. Like
Sounds
putting
like they need
tokens on the map.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like they need to rewrite how the initiative works with this.
Well, just if it would just let me do like a basic D20 initiative. The biggest problem here is that it won't let my NPCs go on turns that you guys occupy. So it's like I end up with huge fucking blocks where it's like all of my guys go at the same time because that's the only initiative block that's open when they go on the combat tracker.
Right. But all right. So Trey, my question is this though.
Mm-hmm.
So you have control of the drone number 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
As the DM, you can go out of turn, right?
Yes.
So,
But I have to move. I have to physically move the current turn on the combat tracker.
Right. No, let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like when you put the token in, it drops its alt tokens automatically, right?
I had to build an encounter to do that. Yeah.
Okay, but you can not do that, correct?
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. So wouldn't it be easier for you, rather than having it jump all around and have a neutral token, you just have the one guy, and then as we're counting up initiative, right, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, right, so that your drone goes on 4, and then the other 2 drones go, right, then Hannah goes, and then your queen goes on 6. We don't have anybody on 6, so then instead of having those alt tokens, just making that drone go again, because it's supposed to go 3 times. So there's no like neutral token. It's just you just go back up and say, okay, this drone is going again. Because because in 5e, right? There's no distinction I don't know, or maybe Fantasy Grounds does this, but like with lair actions, where you can take that lair action anytime in between any player's turn. You
Yeah.
just kind of click on it and do the thing, and that way you're not dealing with.
I'm not familiar with the functionality of lair actions. I usually do that stuff outside of the combat tracker. It's like there's nothing for me to click to initiate a lair action. Just the problem I have with doing it that way is that I have to physically move. Like I have to click and drag. I don't know. In the combat tracker, do y'all have a little triangle with a flag on it in the bottom left, or you just have next actor?
No, the
Turn
flag
complete.
is there, and it's just pointing to whoever's turn it is.
Oh, the flag, yeah.
Okay,
So
whenever I change the initiative order, or whenever I change what the active turn is, I have to click and drag that flag every single time I do that.
Right, but can't you just click on your token and have it go?
No, because I have to highlight that token in the combat tracker. I can't pull up actions from the map.
That's fucking dumb.
It's a pain in the ass.
Okay, yeah, that needs to fucking that's.
Yeah, like basically I have to run the entire combat from the combat tracker, but then I have to move the tokens around so you guys know what the fuck's going on.
It seems like, though, I don't know, it seems like the alien initiative system in general may need a little work. Like the whole pulling cards and then you can't.
Yeah, like I don't think it would be a
Like-
problem if we were playing physically, like with the actual
yeah. If we
like
were
items,
playing
but
on a
with the
table,
way
it
it
would
works
be a big
here,
deal. Because on a table, it would there's not the whole switching everything around in combat. It's just
Well,
it would flow much better.
Well, no, what I'm saying is though is that even if we were on the table, you would still go in giant blocks. 'Cause it would
Yeah,
be like,
that's true.
You have 3 turns. The aliens who have 3 actions all go on 3, 5, and 7, right? So
Yeah.
if the complaint is they all go in big blocks, that's not going to change.
No,
No matter what, that's built into the game. Well, that's one of the things that Trey said.
yeah, that's the main problem I have with it, because it eventually as I add more enemies to the combat tracker, like when I'm trying to push y'all and flood you with enemies to get y'all to move, when I start putting more and more shit on the combat tracker, it just basically it becomes really difficult for me to pick out where you guys are going, because then I'll have 9 straight actions that are just nothing but xenomorphs, and often, since it's like, for instance, the drones go twice, it'll put the initial drone in one place, and then all of the alt actions get stacked in one spot on the combat tracker. So then it's like you end up with a situation where Holroyd was surrounded by 3 xenomorphs, and they're going to go 6 times back to back to back to back to back before anyone else even gets to act, and it's basically guaranteed to kill somebody.
But what I'm saying is, I think that's how the game's designed.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah,
They say that
like
the
the fact
cinematics,
that you're
the
saying
things
you
are
have
supposed to be extremely deadly, and people are not supposed to survive them. So I mean, I guess this went kind of the way it was supposed to go, but it's just, I don't know. It was very clunky to
But
me.
still annoying to manage that regardless. Like,
It is.
Right,
but I'm just saying.
But from how you're describing it, Trey, like that's partly an us problem, because we're like our mindset for the game is still more like, at least my mindset, and I know I was slipping into this, is like, if I do my tactics right, we can get out of this alive, and that's not the mindset that you need to come to this game with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So like there's like part of it is like you're saying you have to add more shit to kind of prod us along, when we should just be like, oh fuck, we need to run away and do like a running retreat or whatever, and and I have my character being like, fuck that, I'm gonna kill all you fuckers. So I mean, I think I think it works really well. As far as like how it's supposed to, I think it's kind of like we need to kind of like get on like radio frequency alien, rather than radio frequency in a couple levels I'm gonna be a god.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that too. I think you've got to be in a certain kind of mindset to play a game like this. Because it's supposed to be more like survival horror rather than like your characters are, gung ho superheroes.
Well, and I think that's what I was trying to say was that you have to come into a different mindset, because if this was intended to be a one shot, especially a 2-hour one shot, that means either A, you're not running into any combat encounters, or B, you're dying on the first combat encounter.
Yeah. Like
That's
I
the
don't.
only way this lasts 2 hours.
Yeah, like I don't
and then,
understand
like,
how
it's a
this
huge
is.
map. Like,
Yeah.
you could move 2 zones every turn, just moving, and you wouldn't even get very far.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. This game, if it's really intended to be a 2-hour one shot, that means you either A, don't enter combat, or B, you die on your first combat.
Well,
Right,
it's
that's
funny
it.
because they give you optional events that the players can encounter if you need to pad the time. I don't know why you would need to pad the time, but it's like you said. This is only going to take 2 hours if the players basically run in, grab the key card, and get the fuck out, or if they run in and die in the first encounter.
Which I think, if you're really like respecting like the alien mindset, is what the character should be doing anyway. Like, you don't want, like, none of these characters are really, except for Morgan, right, and Michael. None of the characters are really like equipped for combat.
Nah.
Like, everybody, like, so it like, it should be more of a, like, we want to avoid combat at all costs, because when we get into combat, somebody's going to die, and while that person's dying, we're fucking running away.
Right.
But yeah, and I don't remember the details of the very beginning, but like, as our characters emerging, we don't really know what's going on. But all the more reason that we would avoid combat.
Yeah. I feel like if we played this a couple more different kinds of scenarios, it'd probably click more. But this did not feel like D&D feels like it runs a lot more natural. I didn't have these problems with Call of Cthulhu, but it just tracking the combat tracker turned into a real pain, especially once I started to put more enemies on it. But it is what it is. All right, everybody have fun. That's the only thing that matters.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Great time.
Best 3-shot I've ever done.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe this took fucking 10 hours.
It was the best 2 hours I've ever
It
spent.
was the
over
best
the course of
one.
10 hours.
It was the best one shot I've ever done in 3 sessions.
10 hours? That used to be RPG session length. We'd go to Chris's house at fucking 8 a.m. We wouldn't leave till fucking 7 p.m.
I'm just glad that, even though it's inadvertent, I did blow up Sean.
Yeah.
I still find it most poetic that Michael's mission was to save people, and that he was the cause of everyone's death at the end.
So my mission wasn't to save people at all.
Oh,
My
was it?
No, it was only to save one person.
Oh.
Hannah. No, who was it?
No, it was fucking Ahorn, and he didn't even show up, bastard.
Either way, you killed him.
What was
Fantastic.
Ahorn's agenda?
Oh yeah, what was it?
I'll have to pull his character up.
Because I was hired by his dad to protect him. Or like built or programmed, I should say, to protect him. And so that was my entire role, was just to get in front of things and protect him.
Yeah,
Keep
his
him from doing
agenda
own
was
stupid
to
shit.
help your fellow colonists get out alive, so he's playing it straight. And I think really the only
Gus, you were doing that too, right? Like that was
the
your
only
role.
Yeah, mine was
adversaries
Yeah,
here would
I
have
was just playing
been
it straight.
mainly Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah was my, and the only people I shouldn't be trusting was Morgan and Polaroid.
That would be very fun to play with those like individual agendas, I think, over the course of a slightly longer campaign.
Yeah,
Where
so
there's
they've
more
got
like prep time, and you're not just like running.
Yeah. No, they've got.
Yeah,
I've got another
I think
module.
like those agendas only work with a group that's been playing together for a while, because like Chris and I can go back and forth and be like, "You're such a fucking cunt,"
Right.
Not like, and we don't take it like, because like I know plenty of players.
Oh,
That
like
when
getting.
Chris plays Hannah the way she's supposed to be played, and you
Oh, yeah.
played her like perfect, right? Like would get like butt hurt and be like, "You're not playing like, you know what I mean?" Like
Right.
They would get into character and offend them.
yes, and then but like personally offend them, not like character.
Right. Right.
And-
Yeah.
And that's why, I mean, we hadn't played too much. That's why I even said, like, told you outright, just like, hey, you're like, it says like treat you like shit. So
Why
it
do
is
you
not
hate them?
anything
I just
personal. Right,
I
yeah.
just assume every single one of your characters has that note because that's
Yes.
usually what ends up happening.
I will in D&D. I'm not treating you like shit. I'm just assuming you're wrong all the time. So,
Indeed.
but yeah, no, I like that aspect. Like I said, it adds to it. I think
Totally.
both this one and Cthulhu had that kind of like favored other player or connection thing. I think that's a great aspect to have. And you can do that kind of through your backstory on D&D, but it's not kind of like, I guess, official in the rules that.
Right. It doesn't like have a specific advantage.
Right. Yeah. There's not like a call out for or a game mechanic.
Right.
Well, I mean, there kind of is though.
I mean, you can make
like,
it up.
Oh,
It's D&D.
inspiration. True.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Like
you
if you play your like in my game, if you play your backstory right, or if you play, if you do good role playing, you get some inspiration points.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could do it that way.
Usually, I just give my players inspiration points when they don't do colossally stupid.
I forget what mine mentioned
What a
one of
low
the other
bar.
characters. My sunny one. I think it mentioned Morgan.
Yeah, like you and I were supposed to be tight. You
Yeah,
were
I like
my
looked up to you.
friend. You were my friend.
And I ran away immediately.
Like, bye. Oh, you're gonna die. That's so sad.
I was like, thank you for sacrificing yourself.
I also think it
I'll
was
do the same for you.
I think it was a smart transition you made to be like, these assholes are not playing it as a horror film, so I'm going to immediately roll into like a marine film.
Yeah.
Since these guys are fucking shooting at everything.
And then I'm like gonna blow up 3 xenomorphs. It's like, you know what? That bomb's a lot bigger than you think it is. Okay, motherfucker.
Is there a tabletop of Starship Troopers?
No, but there needs to be.
That would
Oh,
be
yeah.
amazing.
You could probably
who
do
needs
that
to
with this.
Who needs to overhaul
That would be-
This system
Unity?
would be really good for that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Whatever
saying.
this
Like
is.
that would be amazing because you could have multiple characters because there's so many fucking soldiers and you're going against the horde of the aliens. Like I think this would be pretty fucking wicked.
Be wicked, dog.
My biggest issue with this game, and I think it's probably like the way that we were playing it, is that it's so hard to drop stress.
Yeah.
But again, this was designed to be a one-shot, so there shouldn't really have been a time to drop stress. It should have built, crescendoed, and then either you get out or you die, right?
Right.
Like, the game, I think part of it was the fact that we were playing it like Marines and not a horror film, and then halfway through it we changed to be Marines and not a horror film. And so that also kind of created like an elongated gameplay and kind of messed it up.
I like the system though. I would run a game in this system. Although I would definitely do it more of a tactical, like Marine. Like definitely, I would rather do like a Marine scenario.
And yeah, and I think too, it's like if you have encounters where it's like 1 or 2 aliens in an area and you're being hunted by them, that creates a completely different feeling than like you're completely swarmed by aliens and you have no choice but to run.
Right.
Okay. Alright, well, I don't have anything else. Anybody else got anything to add? Go ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and shut it all down.
Are we gonna
D&D.
set up a campaign
Oh,
start
yeah.
for D&D?
Just 2 weeks.
I need Brennan's back in my life.
Yeah. So do we? What is the? I guess a couple quick questions if you have time, Trey.
Yeah.
Is like when is the next game and who is the party, and do we need to like character adjustments that sort of thing?
Right,
I was
so
gonna say, is Otter staying with his mom?
yeah, Otter's not going to be with you guys. So the party's going to be all of y'all plus Gus. I need to do. I think there's a couple more things we need to take care of on Gus's character sheet, namely like equipment and whatnot. But I think most everything else is done. I figured we'd probably brainstorm as a group how Gus ends up getting put with the team. I'm thinking it'll probably end up being something like I was thinking he got put with you guys through Daggalt Neverember, 'cause he's kind of sending you on the job to Neverwinter. But if you guys wanted to go with something else, we could do that too. Just brainstorm as a group or whatever. There is going to be.
Is Giles joining us for the?
I don't think so.
sessions?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
stupid bitch.
I think some of you are going to have enough XP to level, so there's probably going to be a downtime stint there at the start of the session. I'll iron that out in Discord. But so I can do the 12th. I could do next Friday if we've got everybody. Otherwise, we could do either the 19th or the 26th. I'm gonna be obviously at Dragon Con on the 2nd. So, what are you guys thinking? Do y'all want to try to start next week, or do we want to push 2 weeks?
I'm free through August. I'm free.
I'm
free
free
the
every
rest of
Friday.
August. Yeah. So I'm good
Free.
with whatever.
Okay.
So the 12th it is.
Do we,
Alright,
we need to
so-
talk to Aaron?
Yeah, I'll reach out to him tomorrow. So do we want to
Yeah.
shoot for then the 12th and then the 26th? Try to get in 2 sessions before Dragon Con.
Yeah, I'm good with that. As
Okay.
Aaron's down there with you now, Trey, isn't he? Have you talked to him since he got to Georgia?
No, I didn't know he was coming down here.
Oh yeah, he's got a whole fucking thing going on with his arm. He's down in Georgia. He's getting some scans. It looks like his labium's torn, so he's gonna have to have a surgery.
Shit.
So he's gonna be down there for a while,
Okay.
getting
Alright, yeah, I'll
'cause
reach
he's
out to him.
rehabbed and stuff.
Okay.
So then, okay, so we'll have 5 players. Then, I guess, Gus, have you made up your character yet?
Yeah. Yeah, the character is pretty much mostly done. Like Trey said, just equipment. I think that was the only thing I needed to mess around with.
What are you playing?
The fire mage, is that right?
Iron.
I think you're playing like a
No,
fire cleric or
a
something.
light cleric.
Yeah,
Oh,
light
that's
cleric.
what it was.
Okay.
A light cleric. Because
Okay, cool.
with Otter gone, we're missing the wisdom caster.
Okay.
You're gonna have a
and
you're a
light,
big responsibility, Gus.
God damn it.
light clerics are so much fun.
All right, I got you.
They're,
I'll just stack nothing but curious.
they're divine. They're just divine pyromaniacs. It's fantastic.
Do fireball, fireball,
Okay.
fireball.
Sounds good. Yeah.
I know I think I told Chris, I don't know if I told the rest of you, I'm going to be running the overland travel from Waterdeep, or from Neverwinter down to Waterdeep, as a proper overland travel. So we're going to be hex crawling for the first couple of sessions to get down there.
Oh, nice.
So just setting expectations, you guys probably won't get to Waterdeep for, I'd say, 3 or 4 sessions. So I want to try those overland travel rules. I feel like this will be a good time to do it, since we're not, on a time limit to get, back to Neverwinter to save members of the party and shit like that.
I think if that's the two, I think that's a good plan. I think we just need to kind of clarify at the beginning of the first session, like, what the rules are again.
Yeah, I'll go over that.
When they get Brennis back just for the overland travel, and then he dies. Would be like, no!
I've
Just
got
don't stand
some
on
events
geysers.
planned that I think will be pretty interesting, so
I still have my hair ring.
it should be pretty fun.
all problems can be solved with Fireball. That's all I
I'm
have to say.
excited. Yeah, I'm excited.
But all right, so
I know
we'll shoot
Ahorn
for.
was super excited too. So like the reason why I was saying that is about him being down there. He ain't gonna have anything else to do, so he's gonna
Okay.
be broken. He's gonna have a broken wing for a little bit, so he'll
Yeah,
probably
did he talk to you? Is he planning to go to Dragon Con, or is he sitting this one out?
I don't know yet. Because of the medical stuff, I have
Yeah.
no idea what's going on.
Is that there?
Yeah, it's in
Yes,
Atlanta.
Georgia. So he and I, like, he showed up here in Oklahoma because we were all going to do that rafting trip, and he's like, man, my arm is like really bad shape. I must have slept on it wrong, and like he couldn't even raise it or anything like that. And then he was trying to get an X-ray here, and they're like, you got to get an MRI. Then there's a bunch of the medical stuff. So he's like, all right, I'm going to his main primary care doctor's in Georgia, who's the one that's saying like where you get the MRI, and yeah, then they're pretty sure it's his labrum though. That's the last I heard. So
Okay, yeah,
Fucking
he's,
slept on it wrong and tore
Well,
it
now
off.
because
he's
he
torn
fucking
it
sleeps
before.
like this. He like sleeps like this.
yeah,
He's
How
like
fucking old is he?
34.
he's my age.
Yeah.
He's a year younger than me. But he's had some injuries lingering from when he wrestled and stuff. I know he's had
Oh,
surgery
okay.
on at least one or both of his shoulders.
He couldn't, like, he skipped the rafting trip because of it and had to go home early because of how bad it
He
was.
flew here, stayed here in an Airbnb 2 nights, and went and flew home.
Damn, that
Yeah, I
sucks.
felt horrible. Yeah, I felt horrible for him. But he's bound down in Georgia now for sure. Like,
Okay,
he's at
yeah,
his mom
I
and
didn't know he was
dad's.
down here. I'll reach out to him. All right, so we'll shoot for D&D next Friday. I guess Gus,
Connor,
if
you
you're
going to
free
Dragon Con?
tomorrow or Sunday or anytime this week, just whatever. If any time works for you, if you don't have any free time, that's fine. We can knock it out real quick at the beginning of next Friday because we're going to have to be doing some downtime stuff. I'd like to go ahead and get some equipment on your character.
Yeah, for sure.
And everybody else is starting with a couple magic items. I was going to let you pick out a few as well.
What do we get?
Well, that's one thing we do need to decide on. There is going to be. We never did go over what was in Venom Fang's cache. You guys did recover some stuff there, so I was going
That's
to let
right.
everybody
That's right.
put
So-
like an item or two that you wanted in Venom Fang's stash. I'm still trying to decide on the rarity, but there should be some pretty good items in there.
2 uncommons and a rare. 2 uncommons and a rare.
I will note if everybody else is good with it. I don't think we really have a reason for going to Waterdeep. So I mean, like, escorting Gus, or Gus could somehow be the tie-in for why we need to.
So
Just throwing that out there.
where we left off last
we were
session,
hired to go to
Daggone
Waterdeep,
Neverember has hired you guys to go to Waterdeep and recover
okay.
basically he called it a cache of dragons. There's a lot of money that he needs down there
And
that he
obviously,
needs taken out of the city because he needs to use it to fortify defenses in the north against some new threat that is coming out of the Neverwinter Wood.
Gus needs to be the spy.
Uh-oh.
Well, as I say, and also we're going down because the asshole that killed my fucking uncle is down there with a fucking scar across his face, and we're gonna face fuck him.
Yeah, so Varric
That's
Mars
what
down
Brennus
there.
is gonna do.
I think
Brennus is
Brennus, I want
headed
to say
down.
you've got
Okay.
Terchunka's love interest is down there too. You've got some correspondence from her.
Yep.
Never mind. Then I just completely forgot of it. I have
we
no
have-
particular reason for going.
Well, no,
got a
you've
letter
got there was
Yeah, you
something
said
with
you
a
did too.
letter. Your parents went to
I thought that
Waterdeep
was-
and went to like a party or something that were never seen again.
I
Which
thought
we
that
need
was
to
where
iron
we
that
were
out.
at now.
No, it was in Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
'cause I
I
have
think
letters.
most
Don't
of you
need you.
have a
Yeah.
personal reason to go down there other than Bartleby, and then obviously we'll work with Gus and figure out what his character would be going down there for. But
Yeah, I was gonna say Otter didn't really, but now that's not a thing. So
yeah, when I didn't figure his character would be going down there anyway, because what's left of his family is staying in
staying up
Neverwinter.
north.
If they did end up going down there, I was probably gonna have them killed off on the overland travel. But yeah.
Geysers.
I'm just
Guys,
going.
It's important.
I still have my hair rig.
I'm just going down because it's fun.
Hell
Well, I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
I don't know
It's
if
the
it's
adventure.
possible, but
It's
if
that
you
quest
ever
for
wanna
knowledge, man.
write me into a one shot with this, that'd be cool.
Yeah, we can do
You have
that.
to
Play a D&D
no,
with you.
no, fuck it. You have to commit to D&D or not. None of this one-shot bullshit, Giles.
I was
Either
gonna say,
get in or
Giles-
you don't.
Well, no, I've got.
Giles hasn't played
I'm
in
gonna.
D&D yet.
I'm gonna break this to y'all. There's gonna be some recycled content for some of you. So, like for instance, I know Jim and John, you guys did the Raymond's cottage and that stuff. Chris and everybody else
Yes.
hasn't done that, so
Yes.
I'm gonna run that again. Just act like you
I have
didn't
another
do it
chance
yet.
To die.
I will.
And,
Leonidas. Poor Leonidas.
Also,
We will
I know
not
Chris. I think you're the only one left that actually went into Blue Alley, so I'm gonna run that again with this
nice.
group and see how you guys end up handling that. But that's two. Those would be two good like one-shot opportunities if you wanted to do those. Giles, I can
Yeah.
give you a heads up when we get ready to run them. But it's going to depend on when the group decides to go do those
Yeah,
quests.
yeah.
It's not something that's specifically worked into the main storyline.
This is it. I'm going to be Shiny's younger self.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
That'd
what
be a
will
good
happen.
work
No,
in.
I'm good. I'm just kidding. But no, that's all right. That's cool. I'm excited to get the water deep. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Here's
I'm
the
really
thing, though.
excited to
Is Blue Alley going to be a one shot? Because it was like a 5-shot for us, if I remember correctly. we tend to do that with one shots. We tend to extend them very
Extend
long.
them out.
Yeah.
Having
We're
some
the extended
experience
version.
running it now, I think I should be able to get through it a little bit quicker. It's not going to be like a 2-hour one shot. I'd say you guys will probably be able to get through it in 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, I can see
Especially
that.
with the character levels you're going to have going in.
Yeah,
So you guys are
going
going to
in
be
is-
leveled up a lot more.
Going in is ones, I think.
Yeah.
Per anyway.
Do we have anybody in our group that's high charisma? Like, do we have, like, one of the things I kind of noticed with our party is we kind of just,
Well, to be honest, we haven't had a chance to like role play much.
yeah.
I mean, because it was kind of like.
But I mean, like,
we were on a mission constantly. But
we don't
Aaron,
really
I
have,
think,
like, we don't really have, like, a high charisma character.
Aaron's a paladin, isn't he?
No, he's
No,
a
he's a
He's
fighter.
a fighter.
Oh, he's a fighter. Oh.
Half orc fighter.
Yeah, I don't think you guys do.
We don't.
I can. I mean, I have a warlock. I can switch over to a warlock.
I was actually gonna say I since I'm doing arcane anyway, I was just gonna say I can switch to
Sorcerer.
a sorcerer. And
Well,
just,
I guess I'm going to let you guys know once you get to Waterdeep, there's going to be a like basically a Acquisitions Inc. type of like business setup, which is then going to pull in your guys' alternate characters and stuff. So those of you that want to basically, once you get to Waterdeep, I'm gonna have you all build an alt, and then you can switch back and forth between those characters. And that'll also be how like people come in for one shots, like Giles, stuff like that. He'll come in working for whatever company you guys decide to set up. But yeah, I've got a whole thing of like side quests.
oh, like
mechanics
what, like we
and
were
shit.
gonna do. We almost started that.
Yeah, I think we did one or two instances of that before the group
we
ended up
did.
dissolving.
I'd like to obsess about it for a while.
Do what now?
What
level
should
can
those
we get?
characters be?
I
starting
think
our-
they're
our
going to
additions.
start at level 2.
Okay.
I actually think I really want to try. I want to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and play a bard, but not like a sleazy John bard, like a.
First off, not sleazy, sensual. That's how I play my bard. Like a smooth cat.
Smooth cat.
John, if you play your bard
Slinky.
even close to how you play like any of your other characters,
How I am.
it's
If I just be
sneaky.
myself, I'll just be myself as a character. That's what a bard
one
would
of
be. That'd be-
one of
a bard
John's
is a salesperson.
one of John's characters was torturing someone. The torturee spit in his eye, and John like wiped it off with his finger and sucked on it. And was like,
Incorrect. Incorrect. I asked if I could catch it in my mouth, and you're like, try to roll for it, and I got a nat 20, and I ate it in my mouth, and I winked at him, and Trey's like, or Jim's like, I'm not role playing this. I'm not doing this.
Jim, what a missed opportunity.
Oh man.
There are some places that I just don't want my games to go, and into John's perversions is one of them.
You gotta have those lines and veils.
Noosu was definitely into butt stuff, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think Trey, if you're still looking for input, I think it'd be interesting because I had a part in my backstory where like Susu had like falling into gambling debt, so I think an interesting part of like the whole family dynamic